Hello there, Chaitra.
Hello, Anand.
Hi. Hello everyone from Power Zoom. This is Anand Kulkarni. I am the co-founder for Power Zoom company. And today, on the occasion of Women's Day, I'm immensely happy to have a chat with Chaitra, who is incidentally our head of people management. And we are going to talk to her today. We are going to talk to you, Chaitra, today, right?
Yeah,
On the perspective of Women's Day, right? And your views on some of the opportunities that are there for women in terms
yeah,
of remote first working,
right.
right? So, welcome, Chaitra, and I would really request you to give an introduction of yourself to all of our viewers over here for our podcast.
Hello, friends. Thanks, Anand, for giving me this opportunity. Uh, to start off, I have a 14 years of experience in the HR spectrum, may it be recruitment or your talent acquisition and employee management. So, remote first was new to me, new concept to me as well. When I took a break during my last 2 years back. So when the opportunity with Power Zoom came in, I thought that I can still be productive even though being a full-time mom for the last 2 years. So I was excited to the remote first aspect. Initially, it was a new to me, but now when I see that there are plenty of scope and opportunities for the women's out there, wherein the companies are looking into for a women employees who cannot cater to the full-time job as such, coming to office and looking into the day-to-day activities, and that can be done being at home also. The same productivity, the same the spectrum of the dedication we have to give can be done by via remote as well. So this is a good
Okay,
thing.
great, Chaitra. What has been your experience? See, as an HR,
Mhm.
as a people manager, right? See, one is your own personal experience, obviously, right? And
Right, right,
I know the two beautiful kids that you have. I have had a pleasure to meet and play with them, right?
right,
Along with the family, right?
right.
And it is such a nice family that you have, Chaitra.
Thank you.
And I think, yeah, thank you. So,
Mhm,
yeah, so it was my pleasure. And then
mhm,
apart from that, I think you have, when we have started working in Power Zoom,
mhm,
I mean, can you tell us about your experience of working for remote first folks?
mhm,
Were they women? Are there more women who are coming to us and liking this
mhm,
way of working with us? So,
mhm,
what are your views on the women that are working along with us and in other organizations that are remote first like us?
mhm. First of all, your concept of AI first and remote first excited the women's in the remote areas also, wherein Abhi, if you see to it that there you for any job hunt or anything, metro locations are the key locations where you need to be there. You should show your presence, and that misconception has gone. So even though
Okay,
you are in the
wonderful.
remote part of any part of the world, you can focus and be the part of the organization also. That I have learned from the Power Zoom here. So when
Wow.
I approach the candidates, I tell about my
Uh-huh.
experience to them, and even some people,
Mhm.
even though when I meet them, they have hesitant that whether it is possible or not. So I just tell them that it's you. All you need is a focus and dedication, okay, and time
Correct,
management.
correct,
If these three
correct,
things
correct,
are there in place, then I
correct.
think it's a cakewalk.
Wonderful, wonderful, Chaitra. So, in terms of, coming to the focus, dedication, right, and all
Mm-hmm,
these
mm-hmm,
different qualities that you are talking about and approach that you are talking about,
mm-hmm,
right?
mm-hmm,
So, do you see that there are any challenges that women face, right,
Mhm.
in terms of working remotely? I mean, there might be challenges related to time, or what are the different kinds of challenges? Are there challenges which are internal, external, market?
Oh,
What do you
obviously there.
feel are the
Obviously
challenges?
there. There are only one thing is it we should not focus on the women employees to state that you should be there between 9 to 5.
Okay,
So there should be a flexible hours for them so that there
okay,
is more productivity. So if the
correct, correct,
industry or the
correct.
company focuses on
So,
the flexible hours,
hmm,
so then it is
right,
everything is
right.
possible.
Wonderful, wonderful. So what you are saying is that when we say remote first, it
Mhm.
cannot be remote first, but for a specific exact timing.
Time, right?
But if you provide a little bit of flexibility in that timing,
Mm-hmm.
right,
Mm-hmm.
then it is beneficial for women.
Right.
But how can we work it for a company? I mean, have you seen what is the so if we give that flexibility of timing, are the
Mm-hmm.
employees, because we hear lots of organizations and lots of leaders, right, talking
Mm-hmm.
about people not providing the output or outcomes, right,
Mm-hmm.
because they are remote and because they are doing it at a different time.
Mm-hmm.
So what has been your experience? I mean, are
I
people,
would take my
I mean,
intake
what
on
is
it.
the,
Uh,
uh yeah, go ahead.
yeah, my take on it, what you said, I do not say that productivity will be increased based on the time you put to it. I don't believe
Okay,
in that aspect.
okay,
If you
okay.
have a well managed time, the time management is done.
Mm-hmm,
I feel even
mm-hmm,
the 5 hours work can be completed in 2 hours if you are well
mm-hmm.
organized. So, remote first
Correct.
people have to focus on the time management. If that is in place,
Right.
and for the
Right.
women employees, precisely a flexibility on the work hours. I do not know
Correct.
on
Correct.
the,
Correct.
I wouldn't talk on the men's of the room for remote, but when it comes to the women employees, a flexibility should be given wherein you would find
Mhm.
more productivity from them compared to men as well, if I could say that.
Okay, wonderful. So in terms of time management, do you think that because women have to focus on so many things simultaneously,
Right.
they have sort of a leading edge on time management against
Mm-hmm.
men? I mean, men have
Right.
to probably learn it. Do you think
Right.
that?
I think yes.
Yes.
Yes. Because
Okay.
they have a helping hand as a woman itself in their life.
Mhm.
May it be a
Uh-huh.
mother, wife, or a sister. There
Uh,
will be a
uh,
helping hand even though their person is working in remote.
correct. Correct.
But
Correct.
women
Correct.
have to
Correct.
lead the way to their career path as well as their personal commitments also.
Right, right, right. And do you think it is quite important for women for their emotional health and emotional well-being to balance everything? Is it is it very important for women as compared to the men? Have
Yes.
you had that kind of experience?
Initially, there will be a hiccups when you are in the
Mhm.
remote. You are focusing. You used to focus only on the caregiving aspects of it, on in terms of your
Correct,
family and your kids.
correct,
But now, when you
correct,
think about yourself, that might be your me time also for your
correct.
career growth. I wouldn't say just reading a book or having a cup of coffee peacefully is the me time. Focusing on
Mhm.
her career itself is a me time as well.
Correct, correct,
So,
correct, correct, correct. Correct, because I think it is also associated with the identity of each one of us,
right.
right? I mean, whatever my career is my identity, right? And your
Mhm.
career is a large part of your identity,
Right.
right? So yeah, I think it's a great to know this. So let me ask you another interesting question, okay?
Mhm.
Because I think a number of women would have this kind of a situation also.
Mhm.
So if you have the partner also
Mhm.
working in a remote first fashion, right?
Mhm.
Uh, what is the effect? What do you think happens in the family in
Mhm.
terms of whatever. I mean, how the family works and how the relationship works. What is your view on that?
If you mean spouses also work from home.
The spouse is also working. Yeah, spouse is also working. If
Okay,
spouse is
remote.
also
I
working.
feel it will be much easy for women employees to focus on the career if the partner is also at home. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
obviously there is some. We have to say the focus needs to be given to. If you say that it like um timings in terms. If it is a thing you have to look into, wherein
Correct.
what do you say? Taking into his timings of his
Correct.
calls and I think we have to be very much
Correct.
open about it. Speak,
Correct.
talk about it, and plan your day accordingly. That's what I feel.
Correct.
What I do is
Correct. Correct.
I take the weekly schedule of my
Uh-huh.
partner.
Uh-huh.
I see to it. I check with him, so I make my timings prior to that so that he can focus on the kids during my me time, I say, wherein
Correct. Correct.
I'll be
Correct.
focusing on my work. So if there is
Correct.
a understanding between the spouse, it is a cakewalk to take care of the family as well as the kids. So I wouldn't
Wonderful.
say it will
So,
be a obstacle.
Chaitra, right now we are having this discussion,
Mhm.
and this timing, at this time, I think your partner is actually looking after the children right
Yes,
now.
right. He's just playing with the kids in the corridor so that I would have my focus time here.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And does this also actually help relationship get better, Chaitra, than one person doing things for the other person always? I
No,
mean,
it
does
has
this
get
give more opportunity?
right. That's what it has been more clear. There is more understanding, and we are open. Discussion happens on this, so we get
Hmm.
to see each other a lot. If it was he used to
Hmm.
be away from home and he used to go at by 8 o'clock and come by 9 o'clock, get freshened up,
Hmm.
and then sleep or that we do not used to get a me time. So now
Correct,
even
correct,
a
correct,
coffee can be had together. So those things
correct,
are good.
correct, correct. So if you have, if both of you have flexibility and both of you are able to manage around it with
Hmm.
your work and life,
Right.
then what you are saying is that you get more quality time with each other. You get
Right.
more quality time for yourself, and you get much more
More
quality time with children also,
as a family also together, all four.
as a family also. Right, 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 right.
So
So
and my
this is
kids
this
are
is.
also being organized in such a way that they also know that this is mama's me time. So they focus on
Oh,
their individual work. So by God's grace,
awesome,
that it has been fallen in place. So my kids understand me.
awesome,
So they know that okay, mama needs
awesome,
her time. So because I'm there for them always, so they know that they get to see me
this is very
24/7.
wonderful.
So
This
my
is
kids are
wonderful,
also
Chaitra, right?
aligned.
I think
Because if you
this
make
is
the
so
kids
wonderful,
understand in the
right?
smaller age itself, they would understand better. I wouldn't
Correct,
say that they would show tantrums or anything. It totally depends on how you make them
correct,
understand.
correct,
So they'll also be
correct,
aligned to it and work
correct,
towards it.
correct.
So we have now,
This
I'm
is
talking
awesome.
about
This is
my
awesome.
personal
So
experience. So that's how it is.
yes. No, 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 no. This is, see, I think what is personal is also in people also, right? I mean,
Mhm,
everybody would have a same kind of a thing, right? They are all, everybody will have family. Everybody would want to have some time with each other.
mhm, mhm,
Everybody would want to have some me time as well. Everybody
mhm.
would want to create a career. Everybody would want to actually work with the children also, right? Have
Right,
have the fun with the children and
right.
raise the children. So I think this is amazing. So, Chaitra, this is wonderful. It has been wonderful. Before we wrap up, I would like to get an advice from you on
Mhm,
the Women's Day.
mhm.
In terms of the remote first work, what would you advise the women today on the day of on Women's Day? We see, if you ask me, every day is a Women's Day, every day is a man's day, right? Every
Right,
day is
right,
everyone's day,
right,
right? So when I say Women's Day, at least for us within Power Zoom, every day is a Women's Day. Most of our associates are women, wonderful
Right.
women who are
Right.
working so hard and so smartly,
Mhm.
right, on cutting edge solutions. So I'm not saying that Women's Day is only one day, but today is the occasion. We are just using that occasion to discuss this.
Right.
So what is your advice then, Chaitra?
I would tell them to come out of their thing notion that I'm not able to work because of my family or anything. Though that notion they should come out with. And if they are really
Yes.
interested to start off or kickstart their career again, focus on the time management initially. Yeah, initially there will
Mm-hmm.
be some hiccups to
Mm-hmm.
streamline certain things that will take at least a month or so.
Mm-hmm.
So just because of that, that I'm not able to give time or anything, but everybody has 24 hours, right? So once you understand those things, and wherein the company also, like us, Power Zoom gives an opportunity to focus on your career as well as they allow to have your family time as well. So focus on that, and I think everything will streamline accordingly and flow. And person in
Wonderful.
person, they will also be happier that they had left the career, or the guilt will not be there that
Correct.
I
Correct.
sacrificed my career for my family or anything. So there are companies out
Correct.
here wherein they are looking out for a female employees who are really interested to kickstart their career. So I would take this as a platform, whoever sees this video, to come out. We are here looking out for women employees to start off their career.
Wonderful, Chaitra. So nice of you to give this message. And I think it is the perfect message for Women's Day of today,
Mhm.
that is in the year 2025.
Right.
And once again, Chaitra, thank you so much, right, for this discussion and opening up and talking about this very important topic.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, post-pandemic, lot of companies, lot of people have stopped talking about it, right? And
Right.
that doesn't mean if you stop talking about something, that doesn't mean it doesn't exist, right?
Right.
So I think the opportunity exists, right? And the constraint also exists, and the aspiration also exists. I think
Right.
all these things combined make this as a perfect opportunity for women.
Right.
Thank you so much, Chaitra, and
Thank you,
I wish you the best. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye
Bye.
bye.